Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Courtney and I'm very glad that you're joining us today. Today I have a April TBR jar video for you all. I haven't done a TBR video in a very long time, so I'm excited to do this for you today. Ivy Princess making a little cameo there in the back. But yeah, I'm super excited to get into this video. I've been trying to work really hard on my physical TBR, but as most readers, I've still been buying books in the process, so we're just gonna do what we can do. I don't have my books separated by ones that I haven't read. They're all just kind of on my shelves, and I definitely don't have an extensive collection or anything, but I will just show you guys right now my shelves. I've really been in a fantasy mood here lately, but I also would be interested to read some romances and thrillers. So like basically anything I will take, I'm happy to read it. Today we're gonna choose 5 TBR prompts out of our handy dandy little jar here, and then yeah, we'll just see which books fit those prompts and I'll tell you a little bit about them. I've been mood reading a lot lately, so I don't want to put too many books on my TBR. I can still choose from those books on my TBR, you know, when I am looking for a particular book to read, but I also want to be able to just reach for my shelves and read whatever I'm feeling in the moment, so 5 seems like a safe number. I'm going to choose all 5 of the prompts first, and then I will go choose my books and just see what we get. So first one that we have here. What the heck? This one is a free card. I'll get to choose a book that I'm just looking forward to, I guess. Second prompt. Based on a true story. Okay. Maybe I could see if I have a thriller or maybe a memoir or something that would match this one. Try and mix it up a little bit. Third prompt. Okay, a book that you've had longer than 1 year. This definitely, I think that I could definitely do something with this because I've owned a lot of books for a very long time and I definitely need to get to them. So fourth prompt. This one is an author that you've never read. I can already think of one author that I have a few books from that I haven't read anything of hers. We might have to do it from there. All right, this is gonna be our last prompt. Hopefully it's something fun. Let's see. This one says with a person on the cover. Okay, so we have our 5 prompts and let's just see what books I want to choose for them. Okay, y'all, so I have chosen my books here. I have 5 of them and I'm just gonna go through the prompts and kind of tell you about each one. So starting with a book that's on a true story. I wanted to do a thriller for this, but I don't have any that are based on a true story. Is I'm Glad That My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. I've been wanting to read her memoir for a while. Everyone has said good things and I just grew up watching this actress. So in this memoir, Jeanette just covers like her experience as a child actor and her relationship with her mother through all of that and how she kind of just took back the reins of her life. So I think that this will be super empowering and I am excited to read this one. Then we have a book that you've had for over a year. I actually had a few that I could pick from this because a lot of books I purchased and then got into a fantasy era, so didn't end up reading them. But the one that I chose for this is One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. It says here that this one's actually soon to be a major motion picture. I feel like a lot of books have been turned into movies and shows here lately, which is exciting but also kind of scary. The back says a love story about a woman who has to choose between the husband she thought was dead and the fiance who brought her back to life. So we have Emma, who married her high school sweetheart, but on their 1-year anniversary he actually goes missing. He's never found and he's just gone seemingly forever. Emma runs into one of her old friends and they kind of form a relationship of their own, all up until her previous husband comes back. I don't know what to expect from this, but it's definitely going to be emotional. I already can tell that this one's going to have me in my feelings. Next prompt was a book with a person on the cover. It didn't specify if these had to be cartoon people or if they were real people, whichever, but for this I ended up choosing When in Rome by Sarah Adams. I've had this book for quite a little while. I saw that Rachel Catherine had talked about how quick and cute of a read this was, and I did actually start it a little bit ago, maybe 10 pages in or something like that, but I just didn't end up being in the mood for it. This one is about Amelia, who's like a pop star, I'm pretty sure it is, and she goes not to actual Rome, but Rome, Kentucky, and that's when she meets Noah. Her car actually breaks down in front of his house, and he's kind of helping her, and they form this relationship. It says that he sees the real her instead of just like the pop star that everyone else sees when he looks at her. I think that this is small town also, so I think that this one will be cute. And he's a baker, an author that you've never read before. For this one, I chose a book that I actually just purchased not that long ago, and that is Flawless by Elsie Silver. I haven't read, obviously, the Chestnut Springs series, but everyone raves about it, and I also haven't really read that many cowboy romances except for The Bodyguard, if that can kind of count. I mean, they went to a ranch, but I haven't read anything like this before, and everyone raves about how much they love cowboy romances, and I'm pretty sure that this is small town also, so I'm excited to see what all of the hype about Elsie Silver's writing is. And just flipping through, I think that it's just gonna be super fun. And our last prompt was a free card to choose anything that I wanted, and for this one I ended up choosing Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I've had this one on my shelves for about a month. I listened to the audiobook a little bit, but I haven't actually got into it. I've been seeing a little bit of mixed reviews, but I think more people are liking it than disliking it. I've only read one book by Ali Hazelwood before, which was Check and Mate, and I did really love that one. And I've always been obsessed with the whole vampire werewolves thing, so I think that this one could be an entertaining read. But those are the 5 books that I'm putting on my April TBR. I definitely have been out of my reading slump, so expect lots more content from me soon because I've just been wanting to read 24/7 lately. If you like my TBR video today and want to see more in the future, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, y'all.